Okay, here's a little video. I'm going to call this video part 1, because no matter what the outcome is, I'm going to publish it. Okay, it's a story about 2 boys in the Boy Scouts. Okay, I won't give their ages, obviously, or their names, but they've been friends since birth. Gone to school together, still go to school together. Both of these kids are labeled with a learning disability. Now that doesn't mean they're retarded. That means they're probably like most of us that never got a label. That means they have an issue with reading and usually some comprehension that's attached to it. You know, sometimes, like myself, if I'm reading something, my eyes wander all over the page. And sometimes that'll make it a little tricky to comprehend something. It has nothing to do with your intelligence or your IQ. Okay, and I know for a fact both of these students are honor students in normal classes. Okay? Now you have both of these boys in the Boy Scouts going for a merit badge. Now, these 2 boys have always stuck together, and I think they always will stick together. It's one of the, one of those deals. So they're doing the merit badge, whatever it might be, and the merit badge instructor sees them talking back and forth as they're doing the paperwork. Comes over, removes the paperwork from them, tells them they were cheating, and told them that they broke one of the golden commandments and now they're untrustworthy. Now, if anybody here is an Eagle Scout or a former Boy Scout or has anybody in the Boy Scouts, that's the biggest smack in the face you can give somebody. Okay? Not only is the instructor wrong on the way he handled it, but he's wrong on the fact that they weren't cheating. It's a merit badge. It's on a final exam. They're working on it together. Most merit badges are worked on together. Okay? Now these 2 boys were handed blank papers and told that they had to redo it. Now, the Boy Scouts have been notified on this and still no response. Now, my opinion is on it, and I've voiced my opinion on it. My opinion is you got to lead by example. Okay? You have these boys. They don't have to do these merit badges. They don't have to do anything. These kids are in the Boy Scouts because they want to be in the Boy Scouts. Okay, they were Cub Scouts, they're now Boy Scouts. They want to do this. So, like I say, you got to lead by example. If it turns out the boys were doing something, which it's highly unlikely, because I know the 2 kids, highly unlikely. But if it turns out they did something wrong, I expect a full apology. I wouldn't expect anything less. But when I voiced my opinion is, you find out this merit badge council was wrong, I expect a full written apology and an apology presented in front of the 200 boys that were there from all the troops. You labeled them untrustworthy. That is a permanent smack in the face. I mean, just look at Nixon. He was labeled a crook. He's dead how many years? He's been, hasn't been president for 40 years. You mentioned Nixon, he's a crook. These are boys, and we have to lead them by example. If you don't know how to handle a boy or a child, then you shouldn't be in the position to do what you did. You pull the boys to the side, you find out what's going on. You don't just take the stuff away from them, label them, and accuse them of stuff in front of all the boys, and then just have them sitting there. So, like I said, I hope someone in the Boy Scouts takes care of this before some of the parents take care of it in other ways. Because, like I said, I don't know if anybody out there is an Eagle Scout, because you're an Eagle Scout for life, or if you're a Boy Scout, or you were a Boy Scout. If you were, or if you know anybody that's a Boy Scout and you know how serious it is, you'll know what this is. Like I said, I'm putting my voice out there. I already voiced my opinion. So, my voice is going to be out there on YouTube, see if anybody does anything.